Any questions, hands afterwards? Adam, if you want to start us off when you're ready.
Thanks, Sam. A game full of everything. We'll take everything into account. Was that a fair scoreline?
Our scoreline should have been a victory for us today. I believe with the spirit we showed and the commitment we showed, if we'd have gone 2-0 up, I think we'd have been coming. And the way we defended throughout the game, apart from the silly penalties, of course, we would have won the game. But the fact that we allowed ourselves to get knocked back a couple of times by missing the penalty and then conceding the penalty within 2 minutes, and the way we stayed in the game was very, very good. And of course, going 2-1 down again to another penalty, and then coming back from that and scoring, and then getting the player sent off. So we've shot ourselves in the foot quite often, but also we showed us enough today to say if we cut out those mistakes, we can get 3 points perhaps, and we are playing the third in the league, and nearly, or should have won it in my opinion, of course, but that's down to our fault. Our fault today, why we didn't win, was giving 2 penalties away and missing one, and even when we got a player sent off, we defended exceptionally well to make sure we did get a point, because we could have easily lost the game then.
Patrick Bamford took the penalty and he saved. Was there any sense Rodrigo was going to take, or had you already decided that Patrick would take?
Well, I left it how it used to be, like before I got here. I mean, I haven't seen them take that many penalties in training, so it is what it is. They are and have been what they're doing, and we can all say, why didn't somebody else not take it? Well, I would have thought if Rodrigo really wanted it, he'd have gone and snatched it off Patrick and said, I'm taking this. We see that quite a bit, don't we? Like, and then, of course, that puts you under even more pressure to score, doesn't it? You know what I mean? So you miss it can happen to anybody. So it happened to us today at the worst possible time, and that's very unfortunate for us.
Robin Koch in the midfield today, Sam, what was you thinking there? Because it probably wasn't what anybody would have guessed to do.
Well, it's my job to do that, you know, and people playing in that position have the ability that Robin has, and also the defensive nous means that he can make the play happen, and he can also stop the opposition by his defensive experience. So he's a terrific asset in that position today. And then I think we got a bit better when Adam came in alongside him second half as well. So you know, young Sam came on, but you know, experience did the best he could. But I think when Adam came on alongside Robin and we pushed Weston forward a bit, we got a bit more in possession, a bit more forward, a bit more. So we're finding out these things all the time. I have to do it as quick as I possibly can because time's running out. But yeah, 2-2 in the end is satisfying. I hope it goes to the wire. All I've said is that when we play Tottenham, I hope there's something in it for us, you know. And of course, we have to keep our fingers crossed a little bit today, don't we? Or tomorrow, that the others don't win. You know, we are near that position of, you know, let's hope that they slip up, but we'll have to wait and see. It's not in our hands; it's in theirs. So all we can do is what we did today, and next week do it better.
Keith?
Sam, what was good for your mind was crazy 2 minutes spell where you missed it.
Well, the first penalty was more disappointing because all week it's stay on your feet in the final third. When you're defending the final third, stay on your feet, especially in the box, stay on your feet. It happened last week with Pascal, and he got a bollocking at the end for diving in and giving. I mean, we're giving goals away by doing it. We can't afford that because we're not a prolific goal-scoring team, are we? You know, so you know, it's a real disappointment. But of course, players under pressure, and under the pressure we're under, lost it for that particular moment. You know, he believed he could win the ball, but unfortunately he didn't. The second one, I'm not that sure about whether whether it could have gone either way, you know. Should it have got looked at by VAR, or shouldn't it? I don't know, but was it a push or wasn't it a push? Was it a big enough tug, or who knows? But it's not been given, so there's nothing I can do about it. My emotions, I needed 2 Valium when I come off. Calm me down. Enjoyed it, actually. I did. And I was nervous before the game, but because we're playing at home, and I wanted to give the fans something. But what the lads did for me, and the rest of the backroom staff and the fans and themselves, gave me some hope about us going forward, because they tried their very best today, I thought, and I can't ask for any more than that.
Graham?
How did you find the Elland Road crowd sound?
Wonderful. God, I've always known it's wonderful, and I've been coming here as a player and as a manager for many, many years, so we needed them, and they stuck with us, and we got him 1-0 up, which is the most important thing, scoring the first goal. It lifted everybody, and you know, the atmosphere was brilliant, and I thought, you're glad you come back now, aren't you? So I was.
Was Adam Forshaw fit to start today? Was that just a tactical one?
It's a delicate play with Adam, of course. So based on the fact that I don't know, the medical staff and that say, you know, we can play him and then bring him around 60 minutes, or we can. But I felt that bringing him on at half time was the right thing with his experience, because we'd done okay, but we got in the game better with him on. And well, we changed the system actually, because we pushed Weston up on Joe Linton, who was getting far too much ball, so that helped us a bit. But defending and our overall performance was good today. And I have to point out my goalie, by the way. I thought he were excellent.
Sam, given the difficulties that Patrick's been through this season, missing the penalty today, it might have been easy to take him out of the firing line at half-time or the hour mark. He kept him on for the full 90. Was that with the aim of trying to build that confidence back up?
I thought he was good today. I thought he held the ball up. I thought he caused them a few problems. I didn't get the crossing for the goal, didn't he? So I thought that you know, we were doing okay with it. Like I mean, so we'll. Hopefully, like everybody needs to do, we need to get a little bit better next week and better again. He scores goals when he gets a chance, and we need goal scorers on the pitch, and I don't think we've got that many.
Do you feel that was a leader's performance from Luke Ayling today? Right back.
I thought we had 11 leaders. Thank you.